Do you have? I have to ask, good nurse, bad nurse. Do you have a favorite story you've ever covered, or do you have a story that every time you think about you get the goosies? Like, is there a one story that pops up that is just like I cannot believe?
Well, I one of my favorite episodes is actually the first episode that Sam and I ever did. When the nurse that actually started off doing the first, she did the first like 6 or 7 episodes with me. Is the story of, I'm gonna forget her name now, but her name is Kristen, and I can't think of her last name. But she's, if you Google nurses who kill their patients, she's probably going to come up in the very top of the list.
Of course.
She had just a really bizarre kind of like background and things that kind of led up to. And there are a lot of podcasts who have done her story, not medical podcasts, but just true crime podcasts. And it's one of the reasons that I thought that I wanted to do a podcast on just medical, because when I heard her story, I thought, wonder if there's others. And then I started trying to look for them. But she, that episode that we did is so funny because we didn't know what we were doing. So we just had like this recorder, this like external recorder just sitting in the middle. But we were having so much fun, and Sam and I just have a really good, rapport back and forth. So we just laughed the entire time. And I can remember just talking about her. One of the funniest things was when we were talking about how she would cause a code. She wanted to cause a code so that the security guard, because the security guards would always come to help with compressions, and she liked the security guard. So she would give the patient inject something into their IV to cause them to code so that she would have the security guard.
My God.
I know, it's terrible. And so Sam and I, and so like I said,
that's how you pick up your date. That's insane.
It's terrible. And so the work that I always say, like I want to laugh whenever something is like inappropriate and you're not supposed to laugh. And so the thing that struck me so funny is Sam and I were just like, what in the world? Can you just imagine this? And I said, people were probably like, oh my gosh, Kristen's got her makeup on. Somebody go get the code card. So
Yo, that is so true though. At some point, you got to pick up. Why does she look so nice with her new scrubs? Get close to that code card.
Yeah,
that is insane. Oh my God, I gotta go listen to that. That's hilarious. That's so fun. I mean, so obviously you hear us laughing, but you gotta listen to the podcast and get the context. Obviously, it's sad situations, but that's what the entire podcast is about. So you guys have to please go listen to it. Any episode, it's super interesting. Just please go find one of her podcasts and go listen to it.